What's up, everybody? Isaac here with Civil Engineering Academy. Excited to be with you on another fun podcast episode. Today, we're already headed towards February already. I can't believe how fast these years go and months go. It's just crazy to me. But 2021 is in our rear view, and it's always fun for me to take a look back at what happened in 2021 at Civil Engineering Academy. Maybe you care, maybe you don't care, but I like to detail my own journey with this whole thing and figure out where we were and what's coming, and it's always fun for me to do that. So I think as I do this today, that's what this podcast episode is going to be about, a reflection on what happened in 2021, including, some of our most popular podcast episodes, things we worked on with our courses, things of that nature. Hopefully it gives you a glimpse and insight as to what goes on at Civil Engineering Academy, but also gives you, hopefully the things I share with you also give you a glimpse of what's coming this year and in the future. So I'm excited to share that with you. That's what this is going to be about, 2021 in reflection. It's going to be fun for me. Hopefully it's fun for you. We'll share a lot of details about things as we move forward. So this is going to be a fun episode. I hope you stick with me, and more details are going to be coming right up after this. All right, to kick this thing off, the first thing I want to talk about is the podcast itself. This was just kind of a harebrained idea, just doing this, and it's really been a really fun thing for me to do. I've gotten to know a lot of new people, had some fun guests on, and I love interviewing the full spectrum of people, whether you are a student still in school or a president or a CEO of a company to a general in the military. We've got the whole gamut going on. But our very first episode of this year that we recorded with on this podcast episode is with a student that was part of our course, the Ultimate Civil Peer Review course. And his name is Zdenek Vymazal, and he was the very first episode that was released this year. If you haven't checked that out, you should. His story is extremely inspirational as someone that took and passed the PE exam well into his 60s. So most people that are in their 60s are thinking about retiring, and Zdenek had he's always wanted to pass the PE exam. So it took him a bunch of times, but he was able to finally get over the hump of passing, and we were able to help him with that. It's a very inspirational episode. Definitely go check it out. That was the first episode we released of this year, and definitely one that is very inspirational with Zdenek. So go check that out if you haven't already. Our highest listened episode was an episode that we did about what the highest paying civil engineering industries are within civil engineering. We kind of talk about the civil engineering salaries as they relate to the different areas that you can go into and which we feel is a more lucrative route. So that was the most listened to episode. You should definitely go check that one out too. Engineering salaries is always a little bit controversial because typically when companies bid on projects, it's a race to the bottom. And it's tough to really adjust salaries when your bid on a project is always a race to the bottom. But civil engineers are definitely needed in the world that we live in. Most of the public doesn't even recognize what civil engineers do. But I think as word gets out, as civil engineering industry becomes more popular, and maybe if we had a celebrity or two on our side, touting the accomplishments of awesome civil engineers out there, maybe salaries might rise a little more than other professional engineer or professional industries are, because doctors, lawyers, those things can be extremely high, and civil engineers aren't as high as that. So it's still a great industry to be in, and you will do very well in civil engineering. But as a professional engineer, there's definitely different routes that you can go that probably pay you a little bit more. So we talk about that in that episode, the highest paying civil engineering industries. Definitely go give that one a listen to as well, and you'll find that in our library of podcasts. Some of the highlights of our podcast episodes for me personally are the previous students that we've had go through our courses, the Ultimate Civil FE Review course, as well as the Ultimate Civil PE Review course. And we have a couple episodes that from previous course members that come on and share their journey. They share a lot of tips, including the episode I talked about at the very beginning. But definitely go check out our library because we share a lot of those things, and previous students that have taken these exams share their tips related to what depth section they take, what resources that they have, and any tips, tools, and resources that they have found extremely helpful including our courses that you should definitely check out. So, go back and look at our library of podcasts because those are fun to listen to as well. If you find yourself still studying for those exams, we want to help you on your journey to become a professional engineer, and I know you can get there. All right, speaking of courses, let's dive into that a little bit. We run here at the Civil Engineering Academy 2 major courses that we produce, and that is the Ultimate Civil FE Review course that my brother Mark and I have instructed, and we've produced a ton of content around. And the other one is the Ultimate Civil PE Review course, and that's something that I created to help other engineers pass that big old PE exam. And speaking of exams, one of the big things that happened in 2021 is that the PE exam flipped the switch from going paper-based to computer-based. And I do a whole Q&A session on our YouTube channel. You should go check it out about everything detailing the CBT exam in 2022, because there's a lot of questions that are surrounding that as people were worried about the switch flipping, going from paper-based to a computer-based exam. And I totally get it, because you've had all these resources that you've had. Now you can't bring any of those in with you anymore. It's a closed book exam except for the resources that the NCES provides you, which is the reference handbook that they give you and the codes that are associated with your own depth section. And every depth section has codes now. It used to be the water resources, and in the past, even geotech didn't have a depth material in terms of codes, but now every depth section does. So make sure you get your specifications rolling on that. Make sure you understand what's on the exam. But that was a huge change and a huge thing to prepare for. And what we're doing with our courses, with the Ultimate Civil PE Review course, is we have taken the reference handbook and we are updating the course material to make sure we are referencing out of that handbook. The Civil Engineering Reference Manual from PPI is still a great resource and is probably still needed. So if you do need that, go use our link at civilengineeringacademy.com/PPI and you can go save 15% on your book. And the reason why you need that still is because the reference handbook, although that should be your go-to source, and you need to understand what's in it and where the equations are and where the graphs are, it doesn't teach you anything. So you're not going to be able to understand the material very well, or if you need that, without some other guidance, whether it's a course or whether it's the book, the SERM. You need something else that's going to help refresh your mind, bring those things to the forefront as you practice problems. So that's a big update. We've started looking at that. We're updating our course. My goal is to have that done by Q1 of this year. Make sure everything is ready to roll for you guys as you prepare for the CBT exam, because it's a big deal. And it's going to be fun. You don't have to bring in a suitcase full of books anymore. So big changes in 2021. So in regards to our own courses here at Civil Engineering Academy, we are updating the PE course, and the FE course is still great and good. So we are there. We're doing a lot of live problem solving sessions for people. We'll continue to do those in the future, and we love supporting people. So if you want to check either one of those courses out, please do so at civilfereviewcourse.com and civilpereviewcourse.com, and you can get the help you need to ace those exams. So courses are a big deal. And just a teaser, we are going to be working on a California seismic and survey course, and that is going to be coming out this year as well. So that's a little glimpse into the future of what's happening here at Civil Engineering Academy. So a good look at the past, a good look at what's coming up ahead, which is always fun to do. And my brother Mark, if I could spit that out, is really driving that California seismic and survey course. Mark is very heavy structural engineer, and it's really fun to help along with that. So I look forward to that being released. Definitely go sign up for that if you're interested. If you're planning on taking that course or need a course to pass the California exams, it's something that you should definitely check out. So we'll leave a link of that in our notes as well. You can go check that out and be prepared for that. So that's coming out this year as well. One other thing to note about the courses is that in addition to everything that we produce on the course, we continue to release new content on our very own YouTube channel. we love producing problems for our channel and give those away for free so people can get started studying right away. So if you haven't started studying or you're interested in getting started on this PE journey, definitely check out our YouTube channel, Civil Engineering Academy. We have tons of playlists there that will help you start studying for these exams, start getting used to solving problems, because that's why we love doing that. And if you are struggling with a problem, let us know what you're struggling with, and we'll make a problem around that. So we're excited to do that. We're going to continue to do that in 2022 as we do more. And as we get busier, we hire team members to help with that content. One of the things that we did at Civil Engineering Academy, we continue to look at where we're at, where we're going, and sometimes that requires the addition of new team members. So one of the things we did is we brought on Cody Sims, who you've probably seen some videos around. If you haven't, checked out our YouTube channel. And Cody has been helping to produce problems as well. I want to get back on that bandwagon as well and start doing problems, because I actually really do enjoy doing that, and so does my brother Mark. But sometimes the demands of life take us away from that, and we still want to make sure we're producing good content for you. So if you haven't checked that out, go check out Cody Sims. He's been a previous podcast guest twice, detailing his own journey into the world of civil engineering. And now he's helping to produce problems for those that are preparing for the FE exam. And when he's done with that PE exam, we'll make sure we get rolling on that as well. So Cody Sims is a new team member, and you can check it out. If you check out our website, civilengineeringacademy.com, you can read all about him. So we were excited to share that with you as the team keeps growing here at Civil Engineering Academy. All right, also in 2021, one of the biggest highlights that we've had is, and as the brand has grown, is that people definitely have recognized us as an industry leader in this space, and that's been really fun to watch. Test Prep Insights wrote a big article about us and ranked us as #1 for test prep for the PE exam. You can go read that on their website. I believe it's just testprepinsights.com. And you can check us out, Civil Engineering Academy. We'll also link that in the show notes as well. And link, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll link it there as well. So that was a real highlight of the year, receiving an award like that, being voted the #1 test prep for the PE exam. And hopefully we can earn some other awards as we move forward, because we really do pride ourselves on trying to support you, an engineer, as someone in the trenches that's been there and done that before, to help you on this journey. That's really been the whole point of this whole thing that we've been doing from the very beginning, is to help you on this journey to become a professional engineer. And that's been the entire goal. So it was really fun to see that award. And we actually received 2. So that's one of them that happened this year. The other award that Civil Engineering Academy earned in 2021 is an award that we were given from a conference called WRE Conf. It's a conference about real estate and construction, and we were recognized as one of the top 100 leaders in that space in real estate and construction. So, maybe helping people earn their licenses is helping the industry as a whole. That's really fun to see. So we earned that in 2021, got a nice plaque. In fact, let me show it to you. Hold on. All right, so if you are checking this out on YouTube, or if you're listening to it on a podcast, we received this awesome award, WRE Conf, at Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you go to their website, it is www.wreconf.world, and you can check out everything about the conference. But in this fine looking thing, you get recognized in being in their magazine, which is kind of cool. And I'm showing that to our camera. So if you check this out on YouTube, you can read all about it. And, they throw your name in this magazine, which details a lot of other leaders that have won this award or a similar award as well. And here's that bad boy. Let's hold this thing up. There you go. Check it out. WRE Conf. Top 100 Leaders in Real Estate and Construction Award presented to Isaac Oakson in recognition of contributions to real estate and construction. Boom. Check out the camera, check out the light, give a nice reflection. Anyway, it's just fun to kind of see those awards, kind of get those. I'm not here to toot my own horn about things, but it's nice to see some recognition over the hard work that you do over so many years. And so, that's been one. Test prep insight was another one. And it's fun to see those things. So, I had to highlight those because that's something we look back in 2021 and we want to continue to improve. So hopefully 2022 has some good stuff too. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So anyway, I wanted to detail some of the awards that we have seen at Civil Engineering Academy. It's been fun for me to see, and hopefully it's a reflection of the brand that we have and how we can help you on your journey again to help you get your PE license, become a professional engineer, and help the world know that civil engineering is pretty sweet. All right, so that kind of wraps up everything that I wanted to talk about in 2021. Looking forward to 2022, we are going to continue to do podcast episodes. We're going to continue to have great guests on the show. So definitely tune in and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. We're going to throw on a lot more practice problem videos as well as these interviews that we do on our podcast. I also do reviews of books and other material that's going to help you on your journey to pass. And I want to make sure that you are given all the tools and resources to help you ace this exam. And if you have any questions about it, we want to be a resource that's going to help detail those things for you. So I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff in 2022 and excited that you are along for this journey, and can't wait to help you out. So anyway, thanks for being here. Happy to be here with you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Going full Zuckerberg here with the hoodie. There we go. Full Zuckerberg. We are wearing the jacket. All right, let's do this. Big old award. What are you still doing here? It's time to go. Go study for the PE exam. See you next time. Bye.